You probably know GTA games are packed with violence, chaos, and plenty of backstabbing. But here's the thing, while we expect shootouts and car chases, it's the emotional betrayals that really mess with your head. You build these relationships, you trust these characters, and then boom, they stab you right in the back when you least expect it. Starting off our list is Ryder from San Andreas, and honestly, this one's pretty wild, because it comes out of absolutely nowhere. You probably remember Ryder as one of CJ's childhood friends from Grove Street, right? The guy's been rolling with you since the beginning, talking about keeping the neighbourhood safe and staying true to the family. But here's where it gets weird. Turns out he's been working with Crash and the rival gangs the whole time. The crazy part about Ryder's betrayal is how sudden it feels. One minute he's your boy, the next minute he's literally trying to kill you. Most players were completely blindsided because there weren't really any warning signs. Unlike other betrayals on this list, Ryder's turn feels almost rushed. Like the developers decided last minute to make him a villain. Some fans actually speculate that Ryder wasn't originally supposed to betray CJ, but voice acting issues with MC8 led to the character being written out through betrayal instead. What makes this betrayal sting is how underdeveloped it feels compared to the others. You don't get that slow realization moments when you look back at earlier scenes. Now this one's easy to miss if you haven't played Vice City Stories, but Jerry Martinez's betrayal of Victor Vance is seriously messed up. Martinez is Victor's superior officer in the military. And from the jump, this guy's bad news. He's corrupt, he's dealing with criminals, and he's basically using his position to run illegal operations. But here's the kicker. When things go south, Martinez doesn't just fire Victor or transfer him. This guy literally sets him up to take the fall for everything. He rats Victor out to both the military and the criminal underworld, basically destroying his career and putting a target on his back. The betrayal goes deeper because Martinez was supposed to be a mentor figure, someone Victor looked up to in the military hierarchy. What's particularly brutal about this betrayal is how it sets up the tragic chain of events that follows. Victor loses everything, his military career, his clean record, his future, all because his superior officer decided to throw him under the bus to save his own skin. It's the kind of betrayal that ruins someone's entire life, not just a single mission or relationship. Speaking of life-ruining betrayals, let's talk about Dmitry Raskolov from GTA 4. This one's particularly brutal because Dmitry starts out as Nico's business partner and actually seems like one of the more trustworthy characters in the game. You work with this guy, you make money together, and he presents himself as someone who's got your back in Liberty City's criminal underworld. But wait, there's more. Dmitry doesn't just betray Nico once, this guy makes it a hobby. First, he sells out Nico to Bulgarin, then he turns on his own friend Mikhail Faustin, and throughout the game, he's constantly playing different sides against each other. The man's betrayal is so complete that he literally becomes the main antagonist of the entire game. What makes Dmitry's betrayal so devastating is the motivation. It's pure greed. There's no complex backstory, no family honor at stake, no deeper meaning. This guy just wants money and power, and he's willing to destroy anyone who gets in his way. The worst part, you can see it coming from a mile away once you know what to look for, but on your first playthrough, you're probably thinking this guy might actually be reliable for once in a GTA game. Now we're getting into the really painful territory. Lance Vance's betrayal in Vice City is the kind that makes you question everything you thought you knew about the story. You remember Lance, right? He's been with Tommy Vercetti from practically the beginning, helping him build his empire in Vice City. The guy's motivation is solid. He wants revenge for his brother's death, and he's willing to work with Tommy to get it. Here's where it gets absolutely crazy though. In the final mission, when Tommy's facing down Sonny Forelli and his crew, guess who's standing right there with the enemy? That's right, Lance Vance decided to switch sides at the worst possible moment. The guy literally betrays Tommy to the same people who killed his brother in the first place. Plot twist much. What makes this betrayal so shocking is how it comes completely out of left field. Throughout the entire game, Lance seems genuinely loyal to Tommy. Sure, he's got his own agenda, but it aligns with Tommy's goals. There aren't really any warning signs that he's planning to flip. One minute, he's your partner in crime. The next minute, he's literally shooting at you while teamed up with your enemies. The betrayal feels so sudden that many players thought it was a mistake the first time they played through it. But here's the one that really messed with everyone's heads. Big Smoke from San Andreas. This betrayal hits different because it's not just about business or revenge. This is straight up family betrayal, and it's been planned from the very beginning of the game. You probably remember Big Smoke as the larger-than-life Grove Street family member who's always talking about loyalty and keeping the neighborhood together.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Yeah, that Big Smoke. The guy who seems like a mentor figure, who's been rolling with CJ's family for years, who preaches about Grove Street unity and fighting against the drugs destroying the community. Here's the absolutely wild part. Turns out Big Smoke has been working with Crash and the rival gangs the entire time, not just since CJ came back to Los Santos, but potentially even before CJ's mother was killed. This means every conversation, every mission, every moment where he's talking about family loyalty and neighborhood pride, it's all been a lie. The man's been playing the long game, and he's been playing it perfectly. What makes this the worst betrayal in GTA history is how deep it goes. This isn't just a business partner or a military superior. This is family. Big Smoke was there when CJ was growing up. He knew CJ's mother. He was part of the Grove Street family structure. And the whole time, he's been working to destroy everything Grove Street represents. The betrayal gets even worse when you realise the signs were there all along. On repeat playthroughs, you start noticing things. How Big Smoke always seems to know a little too much about what's happening. How he's always in the right place at the right time. How his house gets bigger and fancier as the game progresses. The guy's literally getting rich off destroying his own neighbourhood while preaching about family values. But check this out. The most brutal part of Big Smoke's betrayal isn't even the reveal itself. It's the final confrontation where he tries to justify everything by saying he was just trying to get ahead, that he was tired of being poor and powerless. The man threw away decades of friendship and family bonds for money and status. Big Smoke's family betrayal still hits harder than any other twist in the series, but honestly, each of these characters found their own special way to mess with our emotions. Which betrayal surprised you the most when you first played through it? Drop a comment and let me know if there are any other GTA betrayals that caught you completely off guard.